Call meeting to order. Everybody stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Carrie? Cindy? Robert?
Here.
Anthony?
Here.
Eddie? Ansel?
Here.
Me? Chris? Approval of fireman's minutes. Everybody go over them? Do I have a motion to approve minutes, previous minutes?
Make a motion to approve the previous minutes.
Okay, we have first motion by Anthony, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, second by Cindy. All right, Terry,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Robert,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Eddie's absent. Mansell,
Yes.
Anna, yes. Chris, don't need to. Rebecca, don't need to. Motion approved. Okay, treasurer's report. Has everybody looked over the treasurer's report? Do I have a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion to accept treasurer's report.
Okay, our first one, Mansell. Do I- Second by Terry. Okay. Terry? Cindy?
Yes.
Robert?
No.
Anthony?
Yes.
Eddie's absent. Mansell?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Payment of the bills. We need to add Phoenix's bill in there for $2,500. So, do I have a motion to accept the bills? Pay the bills?
Make a motion to pay the bills.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
You have a total for the minutes.
Do I have a what?
A total for the minutes.
Do you have a total?
What do you mean, as far as the vote?
The
6-0, Eddie absent.
Okay. All right, so payment of the bills is Terry first, Cindy second. Terry?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Robert?
Oh.
Anthony?
Yes.
Eddie's absent. Mansell?
Yes.
Me, yes. Okay. Public comment on agenda items. Anybody got a comment? Turn it around. No comments? Okay. All right, department reports. Mayor?
Yeah, just one thing I wanna talk about, a couple complaints from people in town, issues with walnuts doing the street up there. One person almost, twisted their ankle pretty good, so they stopped and told me about it, so. We gotta either, have Ben look at it or have the homeowners like they're supposed to be responsible for it. Yep.
Was that down at the park?
There's walnut trees all over, I kinda circled the wagons on it,
Okay.
but there's.
Ball field.
Ball field.
So we'll have them look at it.
Just important. And we'll talk about the police contract when we get it, so that's all I got.
I've got the report. Can you give this report for me, please?
And he worked 9 hours, for the month of September. Basically, 5 interviews, 6 follow-ups, 1 animal, 1 disturbance, 2 traffic stops, 2 thefts, child welfare, suspicious activity, 3 traffic arrests, court hearing, motor assist, 2 meetings in town. You know about that?
No?
Okay.
It was here last month. That was it, right?
Is that?
see what that's about, I'll call Brad. 1021, one of those, 911 call, one, a warning one, and an NCIC entry, whatever that is.
Yeah, the days he worked.
He worked 9 hours in September.
But there's no gates.
Just days for your month, but I think we gotta have a separate meeting to discuss what you guys wanna do. Just let me know, I mean, or council, or way you wanna go.
Okay.
We gotta get some answers, right?
We need to have that one before the first. So,
I could even do a conference call or something, you guys discuss it. I don't have to physically be here.
okay. So, all right, fire department. Anything from the fire department? No? Okay. Lucy?
Yes. Present. In September, we had, more than 61 people, visit the library. I couldn't count them because of the fall festival. The library volunteers, including 2 seniors doing their senior project, worked hard on moving books and magazines away from the windows that we replaced at the end of October, early November. Badger hot washed, pressure washed the building, both sides of the fence, made some repairs to the fence, and pressure washed the sidewalks. It took him several days to complete the well done job. We held a session of simple macrame project on 9/13, 12 individuals participated. The fall festival was held on 9/27. We had 4 happy vendors and over 30 visitors that day. We received $350 in donations in September, one from the NTEA and another one from Mr. Rosenbaum, who is Greta's great nephew. 2 different contracts are expected on Tuesday and Wednesday to give the library more estimates for the heating, cooling system. We only have 1 estimate so far. 10/4, we had a stained glass pumpkin project, and we had 13 visitors that day, and trunk or treat in coordination with Calvary Community Church will be held on 10/25 from 4 to 6 p.m. in their parking lot. I would now like to read.
What, 10:25 you said?
10/25 is a trunk or treat, and I think we're talking about trick or treat tonight, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I would now like to read you a couple of paragraphs from Retta Bosford Perry's 1975 will and the 1995 deed to the library building. I give and devise my house and lot exclusive of contents situated on the east side of Cherry Street in the Borough of Lawrenceville, Tioga County, Pennsylvania, to the Borough of Lawrenceville, Tioga County, Pennsylvania, a municipality to be used perpetually and exclusively as a free public non-sectarian library to be known as the John Boswick Memorial Library. Item 2, I give and bequeath to the Borough of Lawrenceville all the shares of stock which I may own at the time of death from the following corporations: A.E. Staley Manufacturing Corporation, Curtis Wright Corporation, which is the corporation that we received the unemployment money from, and United States Steel Corporation, to be held in trust, and the income thereof to be used for the exclusive purpose of the upkeep of the physical property herein before devised for a public library. Moving on to the deed. Whereas item 1 of said last will and testament provided for the device of the after described real property to the Borough of Lawrenceville, County of Tioga, and Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to be used perpetually and exclusively as a free public non-sectarian library to be known as the Boswick Perry Memorial Library. Subject to the conditions that the above described real property shall be used perpetually and exclusively as a free public non-sectarian library to be known as the Boswick Perry Memorial Library. In the event the property is ceased to be used perpetually and exclusively as a free public non-sectarian library to be known as the Boswick Perry Memorial Library, the property shall revert to and become a part of the residual estate of Retta B. Perry, deceased.
Well, basically, it goes back to the family with the money.
The money and the building goes back to the family.
Right. Okay.
How many shares does the borough have of each of those stocks?
I don't know.
Could you, you got this, you got the dividends, so it'll tell how many shares there are when you receive the dividends.
I don't know, we'll have to check on it, but the money belongs, it says right there, and Lucy has been
Okay,
told to
okay.
contact the lawyer.
Okay,
No,
Which you
we're
don't-
not talking about anything right now, if you have a
that's why
question,
we're
you
talking
can.
about that, okay?
Excuse me,
I-
if you have a question, you can ask it after the meeting, okay, when we're all done with everything else. Right now, we're not interrupting the meeting, we're gonna go ahead with it.
I'll be here.
Well, that's fine, you be here, okay, but right now, we're gonna continue with the meeting. Okay, so Lucy, like we have told you before, you need to contact a lawyer.
I've already started the process.
Okay, great. Okay, that's done. Anything else, Lucy?
Nope,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Okay, finance and personnel. Anything? No. Water and sewer, we have refunds. Are we going to approve these? It's $150.
Yeah.
30 for cards, 150 to 45?
Mhm.
Okay, approving them all?
Yep.
Okay. Can I get a vote on that? Do I have a motion to apply them?
I'll make a motion.
Can I do all three?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do all three? To apply, and you're gonna second.
What's the balance on this?
What was the balances on
As far as,
The 30, 45, and 70.
30, 45, cards?
where's that packet, where's that packet? Hand that, they're in there.
What's the balance for actually refunded?
What's the word?
Their 150 is the
35.
deposit amount.
Goes towards their bill or, and the refund will be up.
Or the refund, yeah. You pay for bill or the refund. I'm sorry. My phone.
This was 250.
Why aren't they making the last payment? Where's their last bill? I mean, why are they being billed a final bill
Yes.
and they're just not paying it?
Alright, so
This one's refunded.
this one moved.
It was refunded 60. She paid.
What'd you say?
She overpaid it.
No.
No, we put the deposit
She-
towards her last bill.
Instead of her sending this amount,
Why,
and then we pay,
no, we should be collecting the full amount.
it comes from the deposit.
No, it should be the full amount. Should be paid and then they get their deposit back. We've all, sorry, as long as I've known, that's the way it's been done.
So you want her to pay this and then we just give it back?
Yes, that's where all of them should be. They shouldn't be taking it off their deposit at the end. They should get their deposit actually back. This is what we're running into a wall. If they should make their very last payment.
This one's gonna be empty, that's not gonna do anything then.
Yeah, I know, but
I can reach out to her again, she'll throw a fit, so you may see her.
well, I mean, from here on in, and you've already
And this
discussed
one-
it, but from here on in, they've gotta make their, everybody's gotta pay their bill.
This one here, it needs to come off the account, because it's no longer in her name and she is in jail.
Oh.
But they've gotta pay their final bill. talked to them and told them,
Okay.
but from here on in, they've got to pay a final bill.
All right, so what is the motion? To
refund.
To refund the 3 properties, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have a motion on the table to refund the 3 properties, $150 each.
First step.
First by Cindy, second by Terry.
Did you ask for a dollar amount? So we're waiting for it, right?
He's got it.
What is
It's
it?
150 each property is 150. So it's $450.
Okay.
Okay, Terry, Cindy,
Yes.
Robert,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Mansell. Yes. Motion passes. Okay. Okay, so you know what to do? Yep. Okay. All right, recreation. Anything? No? Okay. Backs and letters. Anything?
Yes, we have the DEP is actually coming down here in a few days. I can't remember what date, but it's coming down this month. So they'll be
This
here.
month? Okay. Is that the one that Eddie's gonna walk with?
I don't know if Eddie's gonna walk with us. I'll be there with him. So
Okay. You're gonna be here?
I'll be here with him. He's just gonna show up. He's not gonna let us
This is
know.
for the expectations, right, or what they want trimmed up, you know.
Seems, no, well, yeah,
No,
same stuff they had last year.
Inspection.
The same inspection they do every year. It's the
We
annual-
fail
annual
every
thing.
month.
He'll tell us what we need, so it's not.
Okay, roads and streets. Nothing? Okay, old business, snow plowing and cindering bids. No, I think we got
We gotta
one.
discuss that. Discuss it later.
You wanna discuss later? You wanna hold off on it?
So,
No?
table it.
Okay, we're gonna table it?
I think you gotta cap it, you know, whatever you suggest.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
Your own thing, or whatever
okay,
you came forward with the last year.
no. Mowing back bids, anything? Nothing? Okay, table it.
You gonna keep it in one more month, or?
For the mowing the
Should.
guy, we probably should.
He's interested in that too, but I didn't know. You need to walk the details,
Yeah, somebody's gotta look over them with it and stuff.
as we did this a couple of years back. I just wanna make sure that he knows what he's getting into.
Right.
We only had one bid for it.
That information's already out there.
35,000. Yeah, I just don't have it. I mean,
Yeah, it's on the, it's on an email, Jennifer has it.
It's quite the scope, right?
Yeah. Grant status update.
This one?
The CDBG. Okay. We did not get it. We collected the 56 surveys needed, however, the borough did not qualify for the grant based on income being at 48%. It needed to be 51%. This means we were over the allowable limit for the grant based on income. Still researching for other grants to assist with water projects. We actually have Jimmy Joe has, we have Ken Best we're gonna look into, and also Jimmy Joe has information on one grant. Wasn't quite sure the name of it. Somebody had called him and told him they wanted to talk to him about it. We'll find more out about that on Thursday night. So, that's that. Okay, hydrant replacement update. Hydrant has been delivered. Working on getting the valves to loosen and turn. That's all they gave you?
And this is for the one down.
You have any more? Yeah, there's one
Down
for,
there, but-
yeah.
We're looking at one at the ball building. We must try to straighten that.
Okay. Tioga County Assessment Revision Update. The properties will remain the same for 26, 2 taxable and 2 non-taxable. That is the church properties that
So it's gonna go 2 and 2.
it's gonna go 2 and 2. Yeah, their renting places are income, so it's gonna stay the same. Okay. Storm drain cleaners. quote. Costy's Energy Service sent a quote for drain cleaning for $365 an hour, which includes, one hydrovac, one operator, 2 hands to provide service.
Would we do an estimate of what that is for all, I mean, how many storm drains do we have?
We have a lot, a lot.
So how many we can estimate he does in that?
Yeah.
At least,
We have to see that scope.
Yeah.
at least an hour for each one, at least.
I mean, they should go by the drain, not by the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get our name on the main roads and stuff.
If we could just get them.
The ones on Conestoga shouldn't be bad, because they're about 3 years old. They just redid them,
So,
so.
yeah, we identified storm drains, and which ones are the worst ones.
And do the worst math,
See what that kind of means.
Right. Right.
That's my suggestion.
So we wanna hold off on that.
Yeah, I would put streets and dikes and come up with a plan and assess that Ben's really good about going around.
Yeah.
And before we say yes or no.
Have them count walls, you know.
I have it in our, one of our, my documents.
Here with Ben. Okay, new business, trick or treat, Friday, October 31st, 6 to 8 p.m. Is what trick or treat will be. And Lucy, you said location of trunk and treat on the 25th is gonna be at the church?
Yeah, the
Church
parking lot
parking lot?
across the street, yeah.
Okay. All right, zoning permits. We got privacy fence replacing a row of pine trees along property in the business. And a permit for fence chain link for the property. Are you going to? You already signed up for them? Okay, so we're good on that.
This is in that packet as well. I sent it out to everybody. That's for the sale of 17 Main Street.
That's the little house, right? Yeah, we had some questions about that, didn't we? So, we're not quite sure, what are they wanting this for?
May wants it
Is it to insure them, or what?
to give them the loan for it. That's what the bank asked.
Has to be same footprint.
Well, they just asked them to be rebuilt on the same site.
It can be, but it
It
has
has
to
to
be
be
same
exact
footprint.
same footprint, because it's
Can't
such
be
a
any
small
bigger.
lot.
Yeah, well,
It can't be any bigger, but they could go up.
Not when you say that, I just say same
Yeah.
footprint.
Same
Same
footprint, so that's all good.
That's all we do on this side.
Okay,
Could be like that.
okay,
Cause that lot's tiny, it's like my lot.
yeah, it's really small. Okay, so we're done with that, do we need to vote on that? We don't need to vote on that, right?
No, I just gotta
That
send you
just
this,
needs to be
yeah.
done, right? Okay. Okay.
This one, we're gonna have to look into that, and I don't remember what they exactly said, but I think Tioga County has their own plan for the watershed crab. And we just have to say we'll join it or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, we'll agree to it.
So, but we have to, I guess we'll have to go over and find out exactly what needs to be done.
Okay.
But we don't have a watershed, we don't.
That's this thing here.
What's this?
That's that one I sent out to you.
This is the one that.
I have to reply back by Friday, I think. I'm trying to think what they told me.
No idea.
So somebody has to attend these meetings,
They're saying it's mandatory.
mandatory meeting online. So one person we have to be at, but the 26th and 27th and 28th.
Oh, once a year.
Once a year, it's a big deal. Well, two next year. to attend meetings, participate in the watershed thing. We need to make a motion to do that.
Yeah, I don't live in the borough.
Make a motion
Yeah, make a motion.
to, let's see.
Watershed Plan Advisory.
So make a motion to participate in the watershed plan advisory committee
Okay,
and attend the meetings.
all right, do I have a second?
Second.
Anthony, second.
That was one of the most boring meetings I ever went to.
It's a new that
I wanted to sleep.
That doesn't give you the dates. It
It
just have
just
to
said-
attend within the
it
26th,
says
27th, 28th.
Spring 26, fall 26, fall 27, spring 28.
If I send out the dates eventually.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's,
4 hours of sitting there.
So what's the topic here though? I mean, if you're there, can you enlighten the room what's going on?
it's the watershed. I mean, it's for Tioga County watershed.
So like runoff water?
Yes.
So does it affect buildings?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So this doesn't affect buildings directly, it affects like if we have a fuel tank near a watershed and
Right.
it damages water.
Okay. Terry,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Robert,
No.
Anthony,
Yes.
Mansell,
Yes.
me, yes. Should pass. 5 to 1. Okay, due from, Penny Willis. Penny, you wanna explain? Due to,
Due from.
due from?
So from the 21, 22, 23, and 24 audit, the sewer and water owes the general fund $59,029.89. It's up to the council if they want to write that off or leave it on the books or pay a portion of that. The auditor was questioning what we want to do with that.
Are you, Terry, are you, this one? You didn't hear? Okay, so, it's what we.
It's writing off.
It's
It's
writing
writing
off.
off
Do
what?
we wanna write off, or do we wanna pay part of it back to the general fund, the water?
Really?
We have the option, the lady, the auditor told us we have the option that we can pay part of it back.
I'd
Or
say
we can
start a new
completely
slate.
write it
I say start
write
a
it
new
off?
slate.
for all those years.
Yep. A new slate, because what our news is, we don't have the money to pay that.
No. We can pay part, but we cannot pay all. Okay, do I have a,
Hold on, discussion. So what's the event if we do pay it off, if we do write it off?
We just don't know it.
It goes away.
It
just
goes
goes
away.
away?
Because it's like bad debt.
But it's
Right.
it's proper debt,
What?
we actually owe this.
We owe it to the water and sewer.
No,
From the
no,
general-
no,
the
you
general
owe it
fund.
to the general fund.
Because the general fund's been paying everything for the water and sewer for 3, 4, 5 years. So it's upside down. And we don't have enough money to actually pay that back, plus pay our bills as it is now.
But it's the borough's debt, I mean,
It's borough debt, but we owe it to ourselves, so it's like we owe it to
You owe it to
someone
the
else.
taxpayers.
The auditor is saying, we can pay some of it back or just write it all off. What is
An
their
email from
suggestion?
the auditor, I didn't see any of that in my email.
What is the suggestion from the auditor?
Penny, what does the auditor suggest?
She's not, she's just asking that question. It's up to
She's
the
just
council
asking
if
us
they
what
want
we
to
want.
do it. You can leave it on the books the way it is if you want to, you can pay it off, you can write
We
it
can leave
off.
it there and it'll just always be there because we'll never be able to get it paid back.
Right.
Can you forward the email to the council?
The email, all I can give you is, I talked to her on the phone, all I can give you is due to, due front she gave us.
The amounts.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess send the amounts.
We have to vote on it though, because we have to be able to submit our last audit. Can't submit it without it.
So have we corrected the the issue going forward?
No,
No, because
money.
we just don't have
There's
enough
not
money to cover everything.
No, not to cover that, but obviously we're taking out the sewer plant, right, for the general fund, right?
No, we were taking out of the general fund for the
Save
sewer.
the water.
Okay, so we're done doing that, right?
Yes. Yes, we're not.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Oh, yeah, because why do we pay it back, and we have the
Yes.
same
Yes.
issue again?
Yes.
Right.
Alright, so that's been
Right.
corrected, so council make a decision on what you guys want to do to reconcile it. As long as the issue is corrected.
What years was up, Penny?
21, 22,
21, 22, 23, and 24. That's what she's got on here.
Like Peter Paul conversation.
Well, that's pretty much what it
That's
is.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
We gotta have our books straight. So-
Right,
Yeah, it's just gonna get paid.
and she can't submit our last audit.
Without
Without
that being.
that.
Reconcile it, right, so it sounds like we kinda gotta do something.
Yep, we have to vote on
I
it.
Make a motion to zero that.
To zero it out?
Yep.
Yep,
Okay.
I agree.
You second it?
Yep.
Okay, a motion from Mansell to
Write it
zero,
off.
write it off, and a second by Terry. Okay,
Jennifer, do you have
Terry,
the amount?
pardon
The
me?
amount should be in the minutes.
Yeah, it said 59,
029.
029, 89.
Correct, yes.
59,000.
Okay, 59. Okay,
Transactions.
Terry?
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Robert,
No,
Anthony,
No.
Patty's absent, Mansell,
Yes.
me, yes. Four. Oh, letter C, okay.
We just want authorization to get a hold of Amanda and talk to her about, investing another 100,000
100,000?
into into 2 or 3 more CDs.
Okay,
So,
all right.
just
Do I
want everybody to
have,
know what's going on.
do I need to go?
I don't think so,
I
no,
don't think we
because-
do we?
No, just so it's in the minutes.
Okay, just so
Lucy
that-
and I are gonna go talk to her and see what
Okay.
rates they have and what, because our old CD is coming up for,
Renewal.
well, it's
That's
coming
renewal.
day.
The date, yes.
So, it's a flex CD, I believe, so we can add more to that
Okay.
or see what they have available that where we can make the most money for the library.
Okay. All right, library debit card authorization.
Debit card for, well, it'd be in Lucy's name, and it would be on her person, just because, we're having trouble with reimbursements, it's a lot harder for Penny to do the treasury part of it. So,
We
the
want to
debit card will
authorize-
be a lot better because you'll have receipts, and receipts go to Penny, and, they'll be reconciled to the account.
Okay,
So, we just need a motion to,
authorize a debit.
authorize a debit card for Lucy Losi for the library.
Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Everybody's keeping minutes.
Second.
A second by Mansell, okay. So I have a motion to authorize a debit card for Lucy for the library,
For reimbursements.
for reimbursement services. Okay,
Small purchases.
purchases.
yeah,
Terry,
so, discussion, is there a dollar limit or something?
Yeah, it'd be 500 like all of them.
$500?
500
Okay. All right.
per transaction.
Per transaction.
Yeah, just
There's
like
no
the other
monthly
ones.
limit?
No, there shouldn't have to be.
Oh, okay.
Should be. It's the library. Terry?
Yes.
Hold on, discussion, and I spoke to Lucy about this,
Yeah.
she's okay with that.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
She's okay with the legal part of it.
What is the legal part of it?
Legal part of it, if you mistake this card for your own personal card, that's illegal.
Yeah. Lucy,
Somebody actually used
You're
their-
fine with it, Lucy,
Somebody
right?
in another,
Why is it in the borough's name?
They do that. Thanks. for
Yeah,
not
they
putting
do
the-
their.
All purchases have to be approved by the borough. Plus, the only person that can handle the money is the treasurer. And you're getting quite a ways away from that.
Okay. Do we have a vote? Terry?
Yes. So we're already there.
Cindy?
Yes.
Robert?
No,
Anthony?
Oh, she's okay with the legal debt, then yes.
Okay. Mansell?
Yes.
Me, yes.
Who's gonna be auditing that? Who's gonna audit that?
It's gonna be the treasurer.
The treasurer will.
should be
Okay, so
committee.
we vote for a council. And people I voted for, you're saying is not gonna audit that.
Nor are they handling the money.
I have a problem
Well,
with
yeah,
that.
they will be because, I mean. yeah,
Someone from council should be monitoring that.
Hannah, you sign off on all my bank statements and all my
It
transfers.
would go for the.
Yeah, after the fact.
Yeah,
We
every
sign
month.
off on all of that
Yeah,
stuff. and
we
that
sign
has
off
to be-
for stuff, so we take care of it.
It will be audited by council as well as.
That's the finance committee.
Right, finance committee. Okay.
Those numbers are the one that has to be-
All right, water debit card deactivation.
Okay.
Removal of the debit card from.
Removing mine because we don't have any money for it in the water things for,
You gonna make a motion then for a volunteer of the borough to be, having a borough credit card?
We just did that.
okay, water debit card, deactivating my card.
No, wait, we gotta go back one more. Library heating system quotes. Lucy, do you
None.
have those?
We don't have them.
None?
More,
Okay.
more time.
We have 2 more coming.
Two more coming?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now we can go to water debit card deactivation.
So deactivating the card that I have
Okay,
because the card that's in the office, it's in your name,
right,
is already under the water sewer
right,
fund. We need one for the general fund.
okay,
So that way Penny isn't trying to move money from the general fund to the water fund or the water fund to the general.
right.
So if we need, certain things that are to be taken out of the general fund.
Okay, all right. So you're just gonna turn your card over to me?
Yes, I'll give it to Amanda and then she will
Is she
do the
the
new
one
one.
for the?
But we have to have a motion to do
Yeah,
those two
okay,
things.
so let's have a motion to deactivate.
And I can do that, so.
I'll make the motion.
Okay.
Second.
So we have a thing on the board to deactivate the water debit card from Terry's name. Pardon me?
Just talking to Terry.
Yeah, Terry has to, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cindy? Cindy?
Yes.
Okay. Robert?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Mansell?
Yes.
Me? Yes. Okay, motion approved. Okay, now, general fund debit card authorization. Request a debit card for the general fund account to replace the debit card for the water account. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
Second. What's the motion?
To activate a debit card for general fund
For me.
for Terry. So we have it on the table to activate, request a debit card for the general fund. So Cindy,
Yes.
Robert,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Mansell,
Yes.
yes, motion passed. Okay. Budget workshop, set date and advertise.
We've never done that.
No,
We've never set up a workshop.
It was set up last year. It was end of October.
Yes, it was.
And so was I have the write-up.
Yes.
Yeah.
But nobody showed up, other than Barry, Anthony, and I. So that was advertised in the paper? It was.
October something, it's end of October.
Yeah, yeah. It's, I guess, it's a public meeting.
Public meeting, you know.
So I guess you can put it in. For when?
I don't know.
Because I know it was on Thursday last year.
Well, it'll be a Thursday edition, because I work. Since nobody showed up last time, I don't want this time either.
And this is for
Just budget workshop.
next month? Next
We
month
could do
or
it next month.
this month?
We can do it next month.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have it.
It's getting
so we
really
have
close,
enough
so
time.
that's why we do it early, because it's getting really close to
Yeah.
November. Yeah, that's why.
We're supposed to have it on display in November.
Right,
And
so
adopt
it's,
sometime in December.
and it's too close.
So
Yeah,
just
we're
plan
in
so
they're
December.
saying
So we can do it in.
Right,
we can
Right,
do it
October
in
would be the
November.
date to have it in, and then
Sorry.
if we have any
We can do it in
finalized
November.
dates, we can approve it in November, and then have it for the public.
Gotcha. We gotta pick a date in October.
You guys pick a date. I'm gonna see if I can do that.
I can do just about any night other than Tuesday, Thursday, so.
So is the committee gonna put together the budget and then review it at this workshop? Or is this workshop gonna be to put the budget together?
Put it together and then review it. That would be the easiest, smartest way to do it, because it's gonna be time consuming. You don't know where all the money's coming from to balance the budget.
Exactly.
So,
So you're gonna put together the budget in a public meeting, is what I heard. Okay?
No, we'll bring the budget with us.
put it
Yeah,
together and then,
Ahead of time.
Can we get a draft?
yes,
That's the plan.
they're glad
So
together,
who's
go
gonna do
over
that?
it,
Finance
finance
committee.
committee. So,
Okay.
what days, guys?
You just figured that out.
Dave, you're the one that has the, you're so busy all the time. They're gonna pick.
Kind of towards the end of the month, because I got a lot of stuff
The
going on.
20th or the 27th, Monday night's good.
27.
27?
27?
Yep.
What time? You know, you mind just making an announcement? 6.
6 or 7.
I have some figures I can bring. I'll email them.
6 or 7.
6, let's do 6, because I don't wanna sit here all night if we have issues.
Okay, 6 it is. 127 says. There's another motion.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, the 27th at 7? Or was it
To
6?
advertise. your-
Cindy, is that good for you? Can you be
Yeah.
here by then?
By 7, yeah.
By
By
7 you
7.
can get here?
Or do 6. Like do 6, we're fine.
Okay. All right, do I have a second?
I second it.
Okay. I have a motion to do a budget workshop, or present the budget on,
Advertise.
October 27th.
no, October 20th, I'm sorry, I just blanked for a minute. I was trying to read my notes, so. And 27, okay.
7, 6.
Terry,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Robert,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
Mansell, and yes. All right, that's it.
Visitors open tomorrow.
Visitors
Only-
open floor.
only on budget.
Only on agenda items.
So I got a question, did we miss the finance personnel committee? Did we go over that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing. Yeah.
There was nothing?
No, not at this point.
Yeah.
Who's the auditor?
Penny, what's the name of the auditor?
NCSS.
Yeah, it's Christie Beach, but it's whatever, I can't remember the acronym.
EFR?
Yeah, something like that, incorporated.
Thank you.
What's the name of the
Yeah,
auditor?
check it.
Auditor company?
It's EFR, I believe.
EPFR.
What was that again?
EPFR.
No, you just.
EP?
No, E.
You just.
EFPR,
Yeah.
Well, that's nice, I missed you.
Where are they located?
It'll be all right.
New York,
City, New York State?
Rochester, New York State.
Thank you.
EFPR.
Okay. Open comment, comments about?
Ooh, we're gonna have public comment here, I got about an hour's worth.
Now you got about 3 minutes, sir. That's what you're allowed, 3 minutes.
No.
No?
If you can't handle all of my questions, you have to set up a special meeting to
I'm not
handle
said
it.
go, you can write your questions down and we can answer them, send you answers.
But they don't wanna do it in public so everybody
Am I
can
not
hear
right there?
Why, that's the resolution that's passed in twenty-two, that you have to have special time. If you don't have enough time, then you have to set up a special meeting.
Well, so that.
Okay, but anyway, about a year ago, I requested, deposit back on 3 or 4 accounts, and I haven't got that back yet. And then what I did get back was that some deposit was paid on a property that I didn't own, some deposit was given to somebody else, and then 2 checks that I questioned, that I asked for a copy of, I've never gotten that. So when can I expect to get that information?
I did.
You already gave it to me?
I can redo it.
Okay. I'd like a profit and loss for 21, 22, 23. On water and sewer, that will pretty well straighten out on who owes what. You don't have to depend on an audit. All you have to do is look at the bottom line at the end of the year and you'll know who owes who. Yeah, why is
Well,
it,
we
why?
legally have to do an audit because you
Okay.
did not do an audit for 3 years.
Okay.
So
Why-
we had to do the
Okay,
audit.
I'm proud
And
of
we
you.
are being fined by,
Okay, I'm proud of you, thank you. Okay,
excuse me,
why is the borough buying CDs with borrowed money?
we are not buying CDs with borough money. We are buying CDs with the library's money.
How much money did you
That
owe?
is the
How much money
library's
did you
money.
owe on January 1st of 2024?
I do not know, I was not
You
here.
owed 77,000. How much did you owe on a month later?
Where's-
Over 400,000, okay?
You took the library's money and used it. You
What
took the
did-
town's money
What did I
and
use,
used
what did I
it.
use it on?
You paid down the loan is what you did. You took the town's money and made the town
Okay.
to where they're just about all but broke.
Okay, when we left office, there was 300 and
I
some
didn't
money.
leave office.
I said when we, okay? There was 300 and some thousand in the water sewer, and there was more money in this borough than when we took office. Is that right, Bob? Okay, and also the borough council voted for me to handle that unclaimed fund money.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They okayed you being the representative with the money. You never brought it to
Exactly.
council for
Read the
decision, what was
minutes.
gonna happen to the money.
Jessica, who was authorized to handle that fund?
You were the
It's in the
representative
minutes.
for
He
the
was
state.
authorized to retrieve it, put it where it belongs.
No.
There you were.
Read what the
I was
minutes
there.
say. Read what the
Okay,
minutes say. You
I'm
voted
confused.
yes.
Right, because you were supposed to put it where it belongs and you chose not to.
No.
Yes.
Read what it says. I handled the funds. Is that true, Bob?
No, false.
Okay.
You handled the fund unilaterally. You didn't bring it
But
to
anyway.
council at all.
Anyway, paid the loan down to 77,000.
3% interest.
Oh, there's 3 here.
Well, I don't know what the interest was, but I know
Right now it's what?
all I know is
15,
1
16?
It's what?
It's what, 15% now, if you had to go borrow money?
You borrowed it, I didn't know.
The 3%, the one you paid back,
Yeah.
that we didn't have to pay back, we could use it for upkeep, so we get more money.
You're paying $50-some $100 a month.
But it's at
You think that
3%, you can't borrow money
council
for
any better?
that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You wouldn't have the loan paid for
It
last
does
year.
when you don't have the money,
That's
and you
because
took
you're
all the
broke.
money.
You were broke before we got here.
We were broke when you took over.
Okay, well,
When you came in,
I'm
and you
gonna
left
ask-
this place.
I'm gonna ask for a
you
right.
did broke since-
We're done.
I'm gonna ask for a right.
Oh, no, ain't we?
Okay, you said you didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a right to know come Wednesday, and we'll figure this out.
You do like to know.
I make a motion to
All right,
adjourn.
so I got a comment.
Do I have a
I got a comment
second?
from the floor here, myself, so representing myself. So, we owe Jesus, right? Like, what? I don't get a set? Okay,
We
so.
don't either, so what's the difference?
So we go through
Bob?
the whole night here, and we gloss right over the finance and personnel committee reports, and that's the most important thing going on here. Okay, So it's a public meeting.
Wait a second, you know the finance
You
reports.
you hand out the reports to the council members an hour, 5 o'clock at night it came out. There's 20-some pages. And you don't even give the public the decency to say what your income is and what your expenses are.
Robert,
You owe that to the public.
Robert,
That's
you
why
can
we have
showboat
public
some
meetings.
other time. We know what you're doing.
That's why we
We know
have
what you're
public
doing,
meetings.
Robert.
And I know you love just sitting up there and
No, I don't
talking
love
in
to
the
do
corner.
anything.
This is a public meeting,
So,
okay? And I think you owe it to the taxpayers to explain every month what the income is and what the expense is.
The
What your
taxpayers
tax-
can come
But yeah,
in
no,
anytime
does
and
anybody
look
know
at
what
our
the
books.
expenses are?
Nobody hides our
No.
books.
We don't
All
know
those
nothing
bills that
about
you
this
put-
town
It's
before.
never been
It's
done.
never been done before.
Okay, so
Well, it
you're-
used to
you
be.
you guys done to be super transparent, right? I asked you for an update on the financial and you said it's already been done.
You don't got a copy.
No,
got
you
the
didn't
copy.
explain it to anybody.
You could come in, took your copy, and then you could explain it.
The whole point is to you give an update on everything else in the community.
Yep.
Everything else. But the finances, you blame on Gordy.
Yep.
And then
No,
move
I
on.
don't blame Gordy.
I mean,
I blame you too. I
That was
blame
the update
I blame-
tonight.
I blame all of you
That
too, all you
That
women
was the
too.
update tonight from the finance.
Terry said tonight you're broke.
So,
That's
Yeah.
right, said
Can
you're
you
broke.
explain what broke is?
we're not broke. We're robbing Peter.
He
to pay
just
Paul
said,
something.
he just said this town
Yeah.
is
I'm
broke.
sorry, man, but do you even live in our town?
So it doesn't matter.
No, I live in Corning, okay?
Well, you don't
need to speak
That's right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter where
My
I
question
live.
is,
Residents and taxpayers.
my question is, you owe it to the taxpayers, and I'm one of them.
And I can speak my mind, and I'm a taxpayer in this damn town too. Well,
You
now,
think it's ridiculous? I don't. Okay?
Just like her, she don't live in
You
town.
got copies?
It's a show, yes, it's a show.
You got copies,
That one
right?
right over
Just like
there.
I asked last
So
month,
what?
how much are the
Nothing.
taxes going up, right? You should be comparing,
Sure,
you
you
should be
should keep the
comparing the
damn
public
notes
for a
and
tax.
title.
Do you have copies of all of them?
Yes, it showed up at 5 today.
Okay, so we'll get it to you early, so
5
you
o'clock.
can explain to you.
There's
Okay.
15 pages to go through, at least.
send these out?
I checked.
The finance.
I think it was ready,
That's right.
It was ready this morning.
Sorry.
Oh, he's
5
fine.
o'clock today,
Why?
it came out.
No, it was ready this morning.
Oh,
Whatever, but the point is, you owe the public an explanation.
Well, explain it to me. You get it.
I'm not on the committee.
You're fine.
Got people
Well,
here to
explain
say
it.
something.
You
I
can-
asked.
It doesn't got to be these guys, you can do it, I can do it, anybody can do it, you can do it.
Do what?
Explain the finances.
He doesn't know them.
He has copies of it, yes, he does.
You have of the profit and loss for this month?
Yes, it showed up at 5 o'clock today.
You had a copy of the
Bob,
total
it's
bills.
my fault. Today I had something to do, so I
The-
couldn't get it
the
done.
point I'm trying to make
Normally
here
it's
is-
12:30 that I get
The
them.
point I'm trying to
Bob.
make is,
It's
we
my
always
fault.
hand out the reports, and it's always secretly up here, and there's never given an update to the public.
Secretly, it's up here on the table,
So who
Bob.
stands up and reads through it?
You read
Do
through
we
it.
need to read every friggin' line for you? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Are you not capable?
better.
Never
That-
done that before.
That is why you have
Did
a
you
public-
ever do that?
That's why you have a
Answer me,
public-
Bob, did you ever do that?
Okay,
When did you ever do that, Bob?
What does
No,
that have
don't
to
tell
do
me
with
to
you?
shush, I'm tired of
What
that.
does that have to
I'm
do
tired
with
of
you?
you too.
Well,
I
that's
don't
good, so let's
Yeah,
do
man,
that.
Hey, calm down, calm down, take it down.
My Lord,
Let's get
you wanna sit up here, you don't show up for nothing. You don't come to, no, I am I'm saying
I have one
one thing.
thing to say. This is a
There's
public meeting,
people here.
and people in this council should not be talking like that. I don't care who it is.
They don't live here.
They don't have to.
Now, I have a question.
Yes, they do, if they have say in
Let
this
them have an
town.
opportunity.
I live in this town, so I don't have any
I
say.
have, my
I don't
thing
ever
is,
see you in
no,
this
don't
town.
not
You
show
just
up
have
for
to
the
have
whole
a car.
entire month, and then come
Yeah,
in here and
sarcasm.
act like you do
Well,
so
that,
much.
you live
When
in
you
where
do
you say
nothing
that.
for me.
Well, you guys do
Well,
everything
well,
in secret. So when you think it's secret, people don't know.
We're done, we're done.
Okay, I have a question.
Right here have for
Hand
70
me a copy of the
years.
profit and loss. right?
So I
We
hear,
have a copy. We don't print them out anymore.
I have
All
lived in this
electronic.
town all my life.
so I have a
How do you find
question.
out?
Get your questions written down and we will respond to them. okay?
Excuse me, this is a public meeting. I have every right to ask you a question.
I don't give a shit.
So my question is,
Let them ask their question.
Knock you
my
on your
question is,
ass.
I hear we have
Oh,
two.
yeah? You wanna go to jail tonight? Knock me, go ahead. Let me see you use that, buddy. Let me see you use that on me. I wanna see you use
All
that
right,
on me.
that's enough. That's-
No,
So-
when he brings out a ball
No,
that for
I
me.
have a question.
Shut up.
And this
I don't
is
have
a
to shut up.
public meeting.
Yes, I do live in this town.
Born in this town.
You're right, I was born in this town. Chico, do I live in this town? Are you my nephew?
That's right, I am.
Yes, you are. Tell me I don't live in this town.
Okay, I have a question.
I've lived in this town probably more than half of you people have. I've been here 70 years.
So I heard that we have 2 new EDUs.
70.
Is that
I don't care.
Who on the
So
list
who-
gets those EDUs?
Hey, excuse me, I'm talking. So Mike, hey,
Court order, it was signed. I was,
You don't get a say, Karen.
I want to see a copy of the
Just ask
court
me
order.
about the two
She didn't
EDUs.
I'm not finished.
Get up closer. Get up here.
So there's 2 EDUs issued.
Yep.
Okay, I understand that. Who made the motion to give it to who had them? Who got them?
There's only one that's been given out. And
I want-
that,
where's the
Then
court
who's it
order?
given out
Where's
to?
the court order?
If you're reading ordinance 135, 136.
Go get the court order. Let's look at, we all want to see the court order right
it was
now.
signed by Anthony and Barry.
So who
That
got
was
it?
it.
Who got the
You'll see it in
EDU?
the morning.
Go get the court order right now, Bob. I want to see it.
I haven't seen it.
I want to see it. You want to see it? You want to see it?
Who got the
It's a
EDU?
public meeting, I want
I
to
want to see it. Go
One
get it.
has been given out.
To
It
who?
went to Mr. Wexley. It was
Okay.
court ordered.
So my question is,
Caitlin Wexley.
His name is
how
on-
can
on
someone
the
just put a house in this town,
The ordinance says 135,
knowing they don't have an
136.
EDU, and then they're giving an
How do you
EDU
get
but people that are on the list above
How
that?
do you get a hookup?
That is not right.
This is
It
135.
was court
That's yours.
ordered. It had to be given to
Yeah.
them.
Has nothing to do with no sheet.
Mr. Randis told
There was
us
a
it had
list.
to be given to him.
I feel bad for the people who wanted to
That's-
visit this
That's
town.
their name on it.
Oh, it is.
Because it said in the last time there was anything done in Wellsboro with the courthouse, I was there, and what they said
Anthony,
was,
did you sign the court order? Did you sign the court order, Anthony?
Anthony doesn't sign court orders.
What I did was.
You signed, you signed the agreement.
And Barry.
I was, with
Yes, it doesn't matter, just sign also. So.
You and Barry signed it, did you
We signed
not?
a court order that DEP would handle the EDUs.
Yep.
Okay.
And DEP informed us we had to give it to them.
As
can't-
for,
can't-
as for
It said when they come
As for
available.
who is getting it, I don't know.
That's what I'm getting at. So you-
That's what I'm getting at. Who's getting them?
Handle the approval. Who that issues.
Exactly, that's my question.
It's not what's inside here.
That's exactly.
how it works.
I wanted to
You
go
gotta get zoning,
I had-
and you gotta get
They
building.
signed this without the approval of the Borough Council.
I have a letter that came from DEP stating that the borough could decide if I was allowed to move that EDU or not.
No,
The
it
borough said that DEP had to decide, but DEP kept telling me the borough had to
They're telling
decide.
stories, kept talking several times, you can't.
I will pull that letter from the person who is at the top of DEP that oversees you folks.
Okay, go ahead.
And I can show you.
I'd like to see it.
I sent it to you before in the past.
No.
When was it done?
John Randis.
Right when that home went in at 45 before, it's probably less than a year ago. So I got a little over a year.
That would have
So
been.
when did you guys sign this court order or whatever?
There's no such thing as a court order if he signs it. The judge signs a court order.
Right. It was, it was.
So when,
We just came to them with the agreement.
when was that?
They gave me
When
the
was
June
that?
10th, 2024. I was at the meeting, and the attorney took him in the back, the two of them in the back room, okay, without the approval of the borough, they signed that document, without the approval
So
of
it
the
should be
borough.
null and void.
Just
That's
like
right.
you spent the money without
So real quick
approval
though,
of the borough
guys,
and the
you
council.
know, talk about EDUs, when's the last time that we got?
Go, Lucy.
Does anybody, Gordy, you know the last time we got an EDU? When we approved to get.
We got 4 EDUs about
And
6 years ago,
How many years ago?
about 6 years ago. Okay, one of them went to somebody, I don't know who, then the next 3 went to Haslin. Haslin is first on the list for the 4th one, okay?
You
The
got
people
something.
on Mill Street that had the last lot down on the left are next on the list
Right.
for 1. I'm next on the list for 2, okay?
So
And
I'm,
Nancel's on the list,
Where do you say that in the ordinance how it works?
And Eddie's family wasn't even on the list, right?
no.
Correct, right?
Yes, they
We're
were.
not, no.
Yes, they
And
were.
these
They
people,
were down,
they were on
way
the list
down.
for 5 or 6.
The ordinance tells you how it works. Read 135, 136, it is clear, how do you get a hookup? I didn't write
We're
it,
not talking about hookups, we're talking about EDUs.
that's a hookup.
That is not a
No,
hookup.
man.
EDU is the amount of sewage that goes through the line.
Exactly,
In
and how do
30
you
days.
do that?
So what we gotta look at.
You hook it up to your house.
Look at the definition of EDU.
So it's
I did.
okay, so if someone has land, just go build your house, and then you'll get your EDU.
EDUs. And we can turn this into a big fight, guess what?
Well,
I know what
this
we're talking about,
process-
I agree with.
There's no, I'm saying, there's no big fight. You go down the list. Whoever's on top on the list gets you. There's
I
no
agree,
fight.
but you want them to know what the work that was done to get these EDUs, guys?
I don't care about-
I know nobody cares, because that's the fact.
All I care about is
Ton of work
doing
to
it
get these
legally,
EDUs.
doing it the way it was designed to be done. This is what DEP recommend we do, have a
However
list.
you guys do that.
DEP did not recommend you have a list.
I was on the Borough Council.
Well,
and
There's
I
a
was at
list,
the meeting.
there was a list
There is a
published
memo.
that people
There is a
assumed
DEP
when you got
memo.
on the list, you were in that line, and that's how it should go.
Excuse me, may I speak?
EDU for 20-some
No, they
years.
took it off.
They took it off.
They took it off. They took it off because they don't want you to see it.
You just filled that sheet out a
Sorry.
couple of years ago.
I don't even have an EDU, but I look back at the people on the top of the list that are waiting.
Not 20-some
Bob,
years
what would you
ago.
I
like to
built the
say?
building 20-some years ago.
I have
Okay,
three
so
items.
When you had 6, why didn't you take one?
All
You
right,
had,
go ahead.
4 given to you in 2016, Gordy, 4. In 2016,
Cancel.
last time we got
Cancel.
EDU.
No, I have not had four.
2,000, you get 3 to have, 4 to have them.
Mansell.
Okay,
Can
they
we
were on
put-
first on the
Mansell,
list.
please.
They were on the list.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. Back- You didn't have a list back then.
Stop!
They weren't on the list, why were they not on the list?
Enough!
Hey, I'm telling you.
Enough, Gordy! Bob, what would you like to
Referring
say?
education.
There's been many questions about things that have happened in the past, and I have found all of them that were referenced. In February 6th of 2023, the Borough Council voted. The motion was to authorize Gordy Chilson to handle unclaimed funds letters to solicitor. The vote was yes, Bob Penzone, Michelle Courtwright, Cleo Russell, Hank Antares, and Cindy Burrows. Gordy Chilson abstained, and Mansell Odell was absent. Second, the EDU list was established in the October 4th, 2019 meeting, and that was made by Bob Penzone to create a standby list for water, seconded by Chris Davis. Roll call vote was Robert Penzone, yes. Chris Davis, yes. Cindy Burrows, yes. Catherine Helgamo, yes. All in favor, motion carried. And that was in regards to the DEP for the existing hookups and rules for the water, and that there was a memo. And then also on the list, the first on the list was Dave and Shelley Hasland, then Kelly Wilkins, Tom Howe, Gordy Chilson, Adam Butters, Sharon Wetzel, Matt and Nicole Bryan, Steve Hughes, Mansell Odell, and then Chris and Sophia Davis, and that was as of January 3rd, 2023.
Wetzel
You
was
know, the
in,
minutes
the
aren't
ordinance
always.
is
Wetzel was on there, if you read it.
The minutes are the accurate.
The minutes
minutes
that are stapled in the book, or do you get the minutes that are actually printed on the pages?
When
Because
they
that's
asked
a
for the
difference.
40.
Those minutes were obtained by Right to Knows that I had requested to the borough.
On tape?
What was the question?
I requested them by a Right to Know.
Okay, but I'm asking you, were they the minutes that were taped in the book, or are they the minutes that were actually typed on a page in the book with a page number?
They would have been from the book.
What's that called?
But I bet they're the ones
What do
that
you
are
guys do to
stapled
get
in
it?
there. They come in and out.
They came from the secretary.
You pay $150 for an application.
So essentially, are you saying
Motion
the,
on the table to adjourn.
No,
No.
Okay.
still discussion.
wait a minute, whoa,
Long
wait.
ways to go, Joe.
Now I got a
Next
question.
girl.
the ordinance is clear.
The ordinance, follow the ordinance, that's what we've always been told.
Now, this is actually gonna be a question for Jennifer. Penny, did you hear the discussion between Penny and Bobby? He was reading the minutes that you sent to him in a right to know request, or how he requested in his right to know request. So the minutes that he is reading, she is saying, what minutes are they incorrect?
Asking if they were stapled.
He got them from the
in.
secretary.
Okay, were they stapled in the pages?
So are her
is
minutes
what I
incorrect?
asked you, Jen. That's all I asked him. Were they stapled pages, or were they on the pages that
But
are
if they're
done
coming
right
from
in
the
book?
secretary, they should be correct.
You can't connect
You
without.
should be correct.
She got another minute.
So are your minutes,
Except for the minute book when they were pulled out.
I know, were the pages stapled in the minute book, like a page stapled in there, or were they numbered
Possibly.
pages?
Depends on
That's
what
all I
year.
asked him, that's what I asked him, that's it.
They come from the minute book, so whether they were stapled or in a binder, it was however they were put in that year.
That's how it works.
So what's the difference? I don't understand. That's why I guess I don't understand what the difference is. What's it matter? If they came from Jennifer, what's it matter?
Yeah, I just asked the question.
Or you just trying to get something started?
I'm not trying to get anything started. I asked a general
It's been 9
question.
years
So
since we
ignorance
had
is not
EDU.
warranted.
This is the first time in 9 years we got allowed 2. If we keep going down the road we're going
Okay,
down, we'll all be back on board.
Okay, time out, hold it right
But
now.
if you go back,
Will
if
you
you go backwards, you ain't gonna have
Will
none.
you listen?
Ain't got
Listen.
none now.
Okay, listen to your
Oh,
9 years.
yes, we do, we just got 2.
When was the list started?
That was
2019.
in 2019.
2019.
Okay,
Okay, that's 6 years ago.
okay.
So the list started at 6 years ago. Where are you coming from 9 years ago?
9 years ago, it's in the minutes. where
What is in
DEP give us EDUs to hook up to 2016. They give us 4 EDUs.
Show me that in the minutes.
You got it? That's it, right here, that's-
Well, in 2016, Haslam's weren't even there. So that doesn't make sense.
Maybe I got it.
Mine's probably out there.
Those apartments weren't even there.
You got another
Release
question.
limited EDUs connection to 2016, in 2016.
So here's what I understand. The
don't
council
wanna
already
read it now?
decided to make a.
You don't want to listen, he wanted to know where it is.
I was.
You can hand it to him. The
Okay.
council decided to
So
make
now
a
we're gonna argue
precedent
something
on
else.
how to handle this. And then 6 years later, we decided to take an about face,
Wait a minute.
right?
To change the ordinances, what do you gotta do? You gotta change it. We never changed the ordinance, did we?
The ordinance,
Did we change the ordinance?
is silent about a restriction
No.
on EDUs.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it
It
isn't.
does not talk about there being a restriction anywhere in there from DEP.
But you got an amendment to this through DEP. It says a moratorium that
No,
2016.
they didn't modify our ordinance.
Sir, what would you like to say?
Right, they didn't modify the ordinance, so how do you get them? If this is never modified, how do you get it?
That's why the council
so
made a
please sit
process in
We're gonna
2019
have to say
and voted on it
That's
to
not
have a
You gotta change the
waiting
ordinance.
list.
You gotta change the ordinance.
All right.
So I made a list.
Hold it. This
So
is
what
wrote
would you
April
like-
10th,
What would you
2025.
like to say?
As a river here for the son,
Let me see.
go back to the root of the problem, and why has DEP shut down hookups?
This
So
come
maybe
from-
we ought to go back to
this
the
come
root and
from
figure it out
DEP.
and fix it so the borough can flourish and
We
everybody
have
can
been
hook up.
working on it. Chris has been in talks with DEP and EPA both for, what, 2 years now?
April 10th, 25. He updated us on everything because we had EDUs which nobody knew about. He told me to give them all
Yeah,
back.
we're constantly trying to get the borough
That's the
sewer
reason
plant
they
back up,
use
you know?
our flows.
Okay,
We need a new plan, but that's millions
so
of dollars.
let's put it this way,
We have
okay?
So I got it.
You want a copy of that?
Would you like to hear my perspective? So, back in 2019, when we had that issue we were reading before, right? That investment was millions of dollars, okay, that the borough did not have. 2, 3, 5 millions of dollars, right? And people are investing, they're trying to figure out what to do with their properties, right? There was a gentleman that came and said, hey, I don't know what to do with this property, he's trying to get out of town, right? So the residents were in limbo, they didn't know what to do, and then the council's basically saying, how are we gonna establish some order to this? So it's not a free-for-all. And that's why we made a motion at the time to establish a first-come, first-served waiting list.
Did you change
And
it?
now, council is basically saying,
We go by the ordinance.
no,
No,
council is
no.
basically saying, forget that waiting list that has been in action for 6 years now, and we'll issue these two however we want.
The 2 houses that
And
have
you
been,
issue them.
the 2 houses
you
that are already
issue them
out there,
outside an official meeting.
they were already done. They went through the approval.
Hey, whoa, 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 mine was done in 1996.
Gordy, you should have had it back years ago then. You didn't do it.
The Wetzel's house,
Mobile home park was done back in.
Right.
they were
Right.
told,
Absolutely.
the Wetzel's house was told at a meeting.
So we still don't have a time.
And
They
if
still
there's
let
trailers
the
on
house.
those-
Cause of
Right there, like,
It's still here.
So they should not be
If there's
first
trailers on those
choice.
They were
houses,
planning, they followed the procedure.
Yeah.
30 years ago,
They didn't build the
we
house.
have an EDU.
They had a persist, they went through the zoning board, they went through a building.
They never built a house.
They knew there was gonna be. So they got it. In their list
That was
is just other
built,
things.
That was before that.
yes, you know, like, that was
Right now,
that was
we're on a collusion
So the
by,
question-
to get a certain house in the EDU.
So the question was, how did we get into this predicament with that house being built without a water?
Or zoning permit.
That was brought about,
And I can tell
and
you
it was
this.
approved by
I saw his
council.
name in it.
That house to be built.
Urban inspection would have had to make sure there's water there before they
His
issued a building permit.
zoning permit was
Yes.
returned before he built the
Well,
house.
whatever.
Because it was incomplete.
Maybe I misspoke.
You wanna see the vote on that? I've got
I
that.
would like to see that, actually.
Okay, but the bottom line is,
It was
You either go by the list, or you're gonna have a half a dozen lawsuits. And I'm following this guy, because he's got more money than I do, he knows more lawyers.
And that was
I'm on board
explained,
with
and
that.
that was explained to that party numerous times. Cleo explained it to him numerous times.
This is Wetzel's third go-around for the same issue, okay? He got shot down by DEP. It said that you would not get water hookup until there was an EDU
So
available.
to me, it's key, where is this court order?
That's right.
Otherwise, the council took official action outside of a meeting.
That's right, that's what happened.
And it should be null and void at that point in time. And then you're going against your own precedent that was started 5-6 years ago. That is risky for the borough. I don't know why anybody would sign up to that.
One other thing, if I might. I attend a lot of public meetings for a lot of different municipalities. Most all other municipalities that I go to have a handout for the general public with bills to be paid, the amount of the bills, and the balances of all accounts to be accountable to the constituents of the municipality. So I might recommend to put some of this to bed if you had a handout so that people could see it. Yes, it's there, but I don't think any of these people have had the opportunity to see it. So in the new world order that we're living in, a little public disclosure probably would go a long way at resolving some of the ambiguities and some of the tempers that I'm hearing here tonight. Just as a non-resident, but yet an investor in the community backing the mobile home park.
Why do you not want to follow borough policy?
Why didn't you follow borough policy?
You haven't followed borough policy for years.
Gordy, I'll give you a
And
copy
yet
of
you're
this.
the first one to come in here and
If we
tell
follow
us.
the ordinance.
Okay, so whatever. Put that all aside. Why don't we follow the
ordinance.
procedure set out in 2019?
It's not an ordinance. We're following the ordinance.
Let's read me an ordinance where it says
How to issue EDU.
how to issue
That's what
EDU
he's,
After
there is.
a moratorium has been put out.
in 2006.
You should have wrote one when you were in, Gordy. Why didn't you write one?
We
Right
wrote
what? Right what?
we wrote
Yeah,
the,
that's fine.
That's
we wrote the process.
That isn't a process. That
It
is
is
a
a process.
list. That was a joke when it was put out.
No,
What's
it
your
was
opinion?
What's your
not.
opinion? Show me in that ordinance where it says, where it says
Show me
anybody
the
can pull it when
ordinance.
you
When
have
you
that.
get hookups, what do you go by? When you had
Where it
hookups,
says
you went by
that
the
list is
ordinance.
legal.
Let's do this, let's end this. okay?
Show me, Mansell, in the ordinance where it says,
Before the moratorium.
Sandy,
just show me.
Oh.
You don't have it.
No.
This, and none of these. This court order, there was no such
Yes.
thing as a court
yes,
order.
meeting adjourned.
Right in the middle of the conversation.
I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna license you guys. so-
Yeah, just remember that.
The ordinance has been in place way before I got here.
You showed me nothing in
Well, I
that
hope
ordinance that has to do
I
with
hope the
EDU.
borough's
You got
ready for
tons of these
lawsuits.
ordinances. I know
Show
you
me
do.
what happened, show me
All I
the
have to
ordinance.
say.
Tells you how you get an
Show me
ordinance.
how to, show me,
ready
you're
for
right
us.
at the end with it in your hand. Show it to me.
Get up here.
Because I know-
Get up here, I'll show you.
It's silent about it,
Because
you.
they're
There's
looking
no
at
word version about that.
Right.
Show me.
What is the
They
connection?
should
What do you call it connection?
I'm talking about when there's a backlog of people waiting to get on there. Show me what I'm talking
No,
about.
wait a minute, stop you right there.
And then about-
A backlog. So when you start giving, what do? You start using the ordinance that's already in place. That's how it works.
I don't have a problem with that, you read it to me.
It's silent on that issue.
No, it isn't.
Then read it to me.
What's silent?
On how you pass out EDUs.
It's the same way the ordinance says.
Well, read it then.
Gordy, right here.
Read it.
I'll give you got copies of the ordinance, I'll give you copies.
Read it.
I'm ready to get you copies.
Read it.
Is it okay? It's how you get connection. Connection is an ordinance, is an EDU.
It says EDU.
You guys are playing games with words now.
I know that.
No, the problem is simple. You have more people than EDUs available.
Right now. Why is that? Why is that, Bob?
It doesn't matter why.
Oh, it doesn't matter why, who screwed it up?
That's the situation you're in, okay?
Yeah.
So the same way, The same, okay, that's what you proposed, the action to be,
To do what they asked you to do. You
what's
guys
that?
chose not to do it.
Show me what
EPA, DEP. Yes, you did. That's how it worked. You know exactly. You can sit there, twist it, and believe.
You're not making any sense.
I know I have. The EPA knocked on your door, and what'd you tell them? Contact the solicitor.
You're not making any sense at all.
Yes, Gordy, you know.
In this court order, there's no such thing.
well, I don't have